everybody. Thank you for tuning in on this amazing Wednesday. Oh my gosh, we felt like we haven't talked to you all in so long.
But actually,
Jeez.
I know. Well, Sunday we did do the show, but as a one-on-one, it's been a while.
Yes.
We missed last Wednesday's show, which we was planning to do, but it was a tragedy here in the Waldorf area.
Yes.
So
and we couldn't even get home.
Yeah,
it took us like 4
was
hours.
all over the place. So we was like,
a mess.
We just need to cancel.
Yes, and prayers go out to, all those that lost loved ones, everybody that's going through that struggle right now with everything that happened here and worldwide. Thank you all for joining us tonight in JT Ladies Lounge on Jetsons Radio DC. You are here with Jazz.
And T.
Hi, guys. Okay, so I want to talk about something, and I mean, it's not anything that's abnormal, you know what I'm saying? But I want to talk about Black women and stereotypes. How they say we always are, how they say we always act, what we always do. I want to discuss that tonight. So, again, please like, comment, and share this video. You're here in the Ladies Lounge. Let's discuss it. What are some stereotypes that you hear about Black women? What are some stereotypes that you may believe about Black women?
Or you may say.
Or you may say, even being a Black woman, you know what I'm saying? Because we are our own worst critics. And a lot of times we have we end up judging each other more harshly than, the outside races or whatever the case may be. So let's make this interactive tonight. Let's talk and let's get this thing out so we can clear up the stereotypes if we can. And, just discuss some things that maybe we can do better to prevent stereotypes from being cast upon us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So one thing I do always hear people say is that Black women are bitchy. They're hard to deal with. They're unpleasant. And it doesn't shock me because there are a lot that are. But I also think that just people don't understand what it took for us to get to where we are today. You know what I'm saying? And people take advantage of us not only being women, but also being Black.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people
because first it starts from us being women.
Yeah.
That we already got to deal with that type of stereotype.
Yeah.
And not to make it a race thing. Trust is not to make it a race thing. But at the end of the day, we are Black women.
And we can't make it a race thing because it is Black
we
women
are
that
Black
go through
women.
a struggle. Yes.
But before that, we are women.
We are women.
Overall, we know we have to deal with the stereotypes just being women. But with Black women, yes, it is harder.
Yeah, I agree. And the thing is that it's so much because of what we're already seeing, how it's a really big racial divide right now. Black women are still suffering. I mean, don't get me wrong, Black men are too, you know what I'm saying? But it's still a struggle. And I do believe we have to be more aggressive out here. We have to be more assertive. We have to present ourselves in a certain way that may differ from our white or, close to white sisters, you know what I'm saying, as being women. I've been in situations to where even dressing appearance, me and a white girl can have the same credentials and she can come with blue hair and look like she just woke up from a drunken stupor.
Right.
And if I put on jeans, it's like, oh my God, that is not appropriate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, well, damn, shorty over here look like she just.
Exactly.
Don't you smell her?
Right.
Like, but not to point the fingers or blame, but I've noticed that difference. So I do believe it's not all of us that are bitchy. I think that maybe some people may take that out of context. Like we're just unworkable with because that's the way we want to be.
Because you're treated a different way.
Yes.
So yes, you may come off that way. Like Lonnie said, all Black women are angry, which is not true. And Lonnie, let me tell you.
That one too.
That was one of my main. I have two. Let me tell you, I have two that I'm like, we as Black women, that stereotype thing needs to definitely be taken away.
Yes.
But
I agree.
The angry Black woman thing, yes. Have I ever been angry? Yes. Do I get angry? Yes.
But it ain't.
I'm entitled to get angry
because I'm human.
But I'm not angry because I'm
Black.
I'm not angry because because I've been scorned. I'm not
I feel
angry.
The world owes me something.
Right. Oh, because I've been hurt. Oh, because
right.
I can go on and on. Like just stuff that happened at 13, stuff that happened at 18, at 25.
Yes.
If I carried the burden that I have been angry about, been hurt, been disappointed about, I would be an angry woman. But I don't
Not
live my
because I'm
life
black.
as an angry woman, period.
Right.
Let alone
right.
as a black angry woman.
And like I said, I feel that because our assertion, our aggression, and our you know, our power to push, it may come off as angry because they don't understand it, because a lot of people don't have to deal with it personally. They only deal with it outside of their circle.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So when you're not exposed to something as often, it looks foreign to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As opposed to, yo, she's serious, like she trying to get it out here. But to someone else sitting across the big wood oak desk, you know, they're looking like her face is saying attitude. You know what I'm saying? I've been told I don't smile enough. It ain't because I'm not it's not because I'm not happy. It's not because I'm not smiling on the inside. But maybe I'm focused. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm focused. Maybe I'm determined. Maybe I'm going somewhere in that moment that does not require me to smile, because smiling does not get me where I need to go.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I think that's very important. Black women are angry. That, what is it? Angry Black Woman,
Right.
ABW.
Which
yeah.
I will say, in my lifetime, I have met women that's just, to me, not saying that you're just angry, because it's something that's making you angry. It's something that's making you angry. But to me, what's making you angry? Is it making you angry because the next female's doing something, or because you just got into an argument with your significant other, maybe your kids acting up in school? Yes, I get it's something that's making you angry.
Right.
But when you show that anger across the board to everybody, and you just got this stinky aura. Yes, that's why you would get, I guess, identified in that stereotype. So it's like you need to change your character. You just need to change yourself as a person, but just not to be that way.
Also, too, I think because people don't a lot of people take the fact of our situations, maybe. Oh, she lives in the ghetto.
Right.
Oh, she lives in the hood. She doesn't know any better. You know, I think they miscalculate us all the time. Very miscalculated. And I also think that they misinterpret us and misunderstand us. You know, just because we don't have, the best cars at times and the best houses at times, it doesn't mean that we're not happy. And it doesn't mean that we don't love like everyone else loves. You know what I'm saying? But just because we're not walking around here with that cheese ball ass smile on our face doesn't mean we're not focused, and doesn't mean we are aggressive. Or it doesn't mean that we don't love like everybody else do. So I think that's a very good stereotype, Lonnie.
Right.
That a lot of people misconstrue about us.
Right. And that goes to say, if we walked around as holding every chip on our shoulder, as being angry, is ugly. Like I said, it's an ugly look, and it's not good. It's really not.
Exactly.
And like Marty said, every race get angry, and that is right. And then it's not just a woman thing. Like you said, you have, men that also stereotype us. You know what I'm saying? Because
our men,
we angry in,
bitter.
In the relationship, or maybe something happened in your previous relationship, or something with, the baby daddies. But Lonnie, like I said, that was one thing I wanted to say when it comes to the angry Black woman. But the second one, I must say, baby mama drama. That is one thing that I will say that I cannot stand, that us as Black women, African American women, get stereotyped as. Because people that follow the story, followed us, follow me, or know my story, I have two situations that I deal with. I have a daughter where her father's not in her life, and I have one where my son, his dad is in his life. So I know both sides. You know what I'm saying? Am I an angry, bitter baby mother? No, I'm not. I don't have a reason to be. You know why? Because what he chose to not be in her life, I can't do nothing about it. I thank God that it didn't affect my daughter. You know what I'm saying? I raised her to the best ability, and she had a stepdad that helped raise. So I thank God for that. But I was never bitter or to be angry the fact that he wasn't in her life. I was upset and disappointed. You know what I'm saying?
And that can come off as angry,
but it's like I didn't hold that grudge, because my daughter is again, she's about to be 21 in June. You probably would never even know that if I don't share that story or say that. Because that's not something that I hold on my shoulder to say, like, what's she angry about? Oh, I'm angry because my daughter about to be 21 and her father was never in her life.
Right.
And, like,
you know,
people really have
but you know, I'm not gonna lie. I was above angry at a certain point. You know what I'm saying? I was above angry because of the way my whole situation went down, which was very unnecessary and uncalled for. It made me very angry, but I was not angry at other people. I was angry at the person I was directly angry at. Now, trust me, I have a lot women friends. You know what I'm saying? I have male friends too that go through baby mama drama, you know? And I always made sure that I worked extra hard and not giving my anger off to them so they can join me in my angry circle.
Right.
Like, it was important for me not to drag anyone else down, but it was also important enough for me to be like, hey, yo, that's not right. Let me tell you what I'm going through. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a dumb decision. You know, regardless, I never intended to come across to anyone else as angry, except for the person that my anger was directed towards.
Right.
You know, so but sometimes it can look that way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're so passionate, because you know what you just came out of, or you know what you're going through, that it may look like, she angry. You know, angry baby mama. Right. She don't want them to succeed, and that's never the case. Even now, even after everything has happened, even then, I want baby dad to win.
Right.
I want him to win.
Or even just downplaying other people's success. You be like, why are you angry? Like, why are you downplaying that person, you know, their success? Why are you not happy for them? What are you mad for? Why are you mad that that person have succeeded or they're doing something with their life?
I agree.
Because you are angry.
Move on in a new relationship. Oh my God, that is a big one. Like, no, I was just thinking, like, when you saying I'm doing something with their lives, they say that a lot of black women are mad when they see the baby daddy doing good with a new
No, I'm just saying overall. Just
period.
When somebody succeeds, somebody done did something. They got a promotion at their job. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or they
got a new car,
whatever,
got a new house.
Whatever it is. There's no need to be angry at somebody else because they are succeeding. So y'all let us know some of the stereotypes as black women that you experience or that you want to share with us, even men, even as far as men that you may even see, and women that you feel that when you see a black woman, you like, oh, she's like the rest of them. You know what I'm saying?
And what does the rest of them like?
You know, she got the weave, her makeup done, this and that. Yeah. You know, she might got the name brand bag. She like the rest of them.
They just like labels.
Whatever the case may be, I know, trust me, is stereotype out there that either y'all experience, y'all even said about women.
Yeah, we even said to each other about each other.
Right. So let us know, what is it that y'all say, a stereotype that needs to be broken, that all women or all black African women are not that way.
Yeah.
That really needs to be broken. One was that we looked at, and this is not even something we really had to look up. It was just really just keeping the conversation going and just, you know, engaging with our audience. We don't like to listen to our men. And I'm pretty sure, as a black woman, we have heard that at some point in our life.
That's why we're single.
Oh, y'all just want to argue. That's why we single. Y'all just want to
run the show.
Y'all not submissive enough. Y'all want to take control. It's not taking control. It's okay to have a debate. It's okay to state your opinion.
And it's okay to think different.
Right. But is it that we like to argue? Because I don't like to argue. I hate to argue. First of all, I hate to argue, period. But let alone with my significant other, I hate to go to bed mad. Like, I hate that. I don't feel right not being, like, going to bed mad. I don't like that. So I don't want to argue, but if I want to voice my opinion about something, I should be able to, but not looked at as a black woman. I like to argue. Oh, I don't listen to my man because I'm voicing my opinion.
Or because my opinion is not the same as yours. My opinion is not important. Because that's what causes arguments. You know what I'm saying? When you're telling me something and I disagree, and you tell me to shut up, or you tell me, oh, you stupid, or you dumb, or you disregard my opinion, that is what causes arguments. But because I guess we're supposed to be always in agreement in order not to be viewed that way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what made, people may feel that. I don't even know if people feel that way, but I have heard that.
Right.
Because I've heard that. And I say, well, I'm not going to let the blind lead the blind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to fall down a rabbit hole because you led me there, genius. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm going to tell you, like, yo, if you go that way, you're going to fall in that hole.
Right.
No, I ain't. I'm going to hop over it. Okay, well,
right.
You know what? Go ahead and hop.
Right.
But even if, I'm trying to tell you, like, babe, don't do it, you're going to break your ankle.
Right. Because
now it's a debate because you're telling me you can make it, and I'm telling you, like, yo, you got skills, but you're not going to make that.
Right. Because trust it's not that we want to see you downfall. We want to see you go up. So if it's something, if I voice my opinion about something, then that's only because I want to see you go up. And that's something I had to learn too.
What?
To not always take that when someone is giving, not even to someone, but talking about how, going back to the statement that how we do not like to listen to our men, because that definitely is a stereotype. We like to wear the pants in our relationship.
I'm tired of wearing pants.
It is something that you do have to learn, especially if you are that person that
is strong.
Yes, always spoken. You do have to take a step back and be like, you know what?
All right. Gotta pick your battles.
Gotta compromise. Let me listen.
Yeah.
And that was hard for me. It was. So it's not that I want to say, like, I guess I wouldn't have fit in that stereotype, but I wouldn't want to say because I'm a black woman. That's the thing. It's just as a person, I had to learn how to say I'm not always in control because I was single at one point, taking care of 2 kids, a divorced mother. You know what I'm saying? So when you meet new people and then you have this man that come into your life now and they telling you or, trying to give their opinion and their advice, it's not always that easy.
But see, and the thing is that for me, I mean, I'm still told that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just like to argue. But I don't. But one thing, like I said, I'm not going. For me, I've already been led down enough, not too many, because it's not like I've been in numerous relationships. Mm-hmm. But I've been led down enough wrong paths, and I've seen all my friends and family go down enough wrong paths, knowing better. But just because he's the man, we're gonna let him lead. You know, I've seen all that, and that's fine if that's how you want to live your life. But for me, I've worked hard. You know what I'm saying? It took sacrifice to get to anywhere that I am. And I feel that if I'm going to let you lead me, I need to be able to trust that
and voice my opinion.
I need to be able to trust that you value what I say, you take into consideration what I say, even if we ain't got to listen to me all the time. But I need to know that you care about what I'm saying. And I also need to know that you lead me in the right direction because you're walking that path.
Right. So we're going to read some comments. Thank you for everyone.
Thank you all for tuning in. Yes.
And liking and sharing. Tim said, Black women express themselves with an attitude of, I'm not the one. You can see it on their face.
It just depends on the situation. Somebody said that. And Nicole Littleton, she said, okay, it all depends on the situation. And I'm not even sure if that was in response to what you said, Tim, but that is definitely the case. It depends on the situation. Like, if we already know it's a booby trap, you know what I'm saying? If we've seen it all too many times before, then yeah, we're not the ones. But you can't expect us to be the ones. Like, oh well, let us try it and do something different. But then
you know what? Even as women, it's still times that you can even say to the other woman or your friend or whatever, like, why you come all snobbish like that? Or why? And it could be just be like, I don't know, I just ain't feel like being bothered, whatever. But it's still like, all he did was just say hi.
I mean,
and you tooting up like it's okay. He just said hi.
Right.
All he did was say hi.
Well, maybe he shouldn't have said it so aggressive. Maybe he should have said hi and looked at my face and not my chest. It's always something, right?
And I guess I'm like that because I'm just a person that's like always hi and just going hi.
And to me, it don't kill me to speak, but other people they be like, well, only reason he spoke to me is because. So what? He still spoke. Like whatever you think, and it may not be that deep. It may just be because y'all was walking in the same path,
right?
And somebody just decided to say hi to your angry ass. But to each his own, and everybody learns their own way.
But Right, but I will say that this conversation right now, I'm not saying that I don't understand, because as a woman, I have witnessed other women being like that. So trust me, I'm not saying that, the stereotype should be disregarded.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, when it comes to saying that all black women, or when you, as a black woman, where you say, okay, I gotta stand out extra because I already know the stereotype that I'm already walking in. So you feel like you have to do extra so you don't be put in that category. Or not be extra, be yourself. And then you get that person that say, dang, she cool as heck. You know what I'm saying? Oh, dang. I never would even thought that about that person, because the stereotype that you know of all black women, I'm totally different. Again, like I said, have I gotten angry? Of course. Have I cursed my significant other out? My baby daddy, the ex-husbands? Yes. Yeah, of course.
Frequently.
Yes.
Whenever needed.
Can I be mad at my childhood life and my parents for doing stuff that wasn't probably the best decision for me? Yes.
But we're not all angry black women. Like, we don't all carry that steam.
I'm not angry. I'm actually happy and proud that
because we see the blessing in it.
Is why I can sit right here
ma'am.
in front of this laptop and share this.
And
this is why I know that I have women in my life that I can say who are there for me. Because another one is, black women don't support each other. Black women don't get along.
Boss, thank you. You tried it. And all these stereotypes are because the people that are stereotyping have seen a repeat pattern in the black women they've encountered.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of your encountering comes off of energy,
right.
because maybe you're looking to encounter these people, or maybe you're this person, so these people are drawn to you. So it's not to say, it's all about your circle too, because if you never open yourself up to any other experiences, you'll never know what else is out there for you to experience. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you said, black women don't get along. That's a lie. You know what I'm saying? That's a lie. It just depends on which black woman you choose. Just like white women, just like Hispanic. You can get along with all women. It just depends on who's open enough to receive.
Right. Will you have disagreements? Yes. You might even go through moments that you might say, oh, I need a break. Or you might have your moments that you might not talk or whatever. Like, I've been through that. I have. So again, I'm not going to act like I don't understand or don't see where the stereotype can come from. But it's how you recover after and try to fix it. You know what I'm saying? So you don't be in that statistic.
But even if people still may put you in that statistic, how are the people, let's turn this judgment around. How are you? Right. You know what I'm saying? You sitting here judging me because I'm a black woman, and you say something that's going to trigger me to put you back in your place, whatever that may be. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you come to me with a stereotype about all black women. I'm like, wait a minute, what do you mean all black women? So you see my head nod, and you see me get my defensive stance, right?
Right.
And now you're telling me, oh, just like a black woman,
Because you done said something.
You knew what you was doing when you came here.
Right. You done said something.
Yeah, you knew
was inappropriate.
And you knew what kind of energy you were trying to draw from me, and I just gave you what you were looking for.
Right.
Right? But it don't mean that after I talk to you, I'm going to take it to that next person the same way.
Right.
Because they may come with a curiosity as to why.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on the person and the situation and the energy you're omitting, and what you're trying to receive, what you're trying to pull from me. You know?
Right. Gonna read some of the comments.
Yep.
Nicole Littleton say, agree, ladies, agree. You said that already.
Yeah.
Tamika, hey ladies.
Hey girl.
Hey. Ramonda said, hate it. Nikki said, okay, it all depends on the situation, which it does. Earl said, hey queens. Hey Earl, thank you for joining.
Thank you so much for joining us, y'all.
The man must be worried. He said the man must be worthy to lead.
I say that all the time. I say that all the time. You have to, in order for you to lead for me, I would like to know that you know where you're going.
Right.
It doesn't have to be a perfect path. It doesn't have to be, all sun. But I at least need to know that you know where you're going before I decide to follow you.
Right.
Everybody don't know where they're going because only God knows that.
Right.
But I at least need you to have a plan of some sort.
And this is and also we all learning this. This is like we
Life
all
is a learning process.
learning at the same time.
Yeah.
Everybody been through stuff. Everybody had hurt, pain, disappointments. Like nobody is like not subject to that. So when you come together and it's like you have to try to come together and understand.
Yeah.
Is it easy? No. It's not. You know what I'm saying? Are you going to rub off your anger and your attitude to the next person? Sometimes you will. Sometimes I probably even had an attitude and I was like, oh, I shouldn't have did that. But I'm like, I got to say to myself, get it together, Tamara. Get it together. Like, I got to notice it. You have to notice it. You have to notice it within yourself. If you cannot notice.
Like, what if you don't?
But that's the problem. That's where that stereotype come from, the angry black woman. Because you didn't notice it and you didn't correct it. Because you're still continuing to be that angry black woman because you don't recognize that you are angry. No, I'm serious. You don't recognize it. Like, yo, I'm angry. What am I angry for? So you continue to do that.
You continue to give off the anger.
Yes.
And it's not only with.
But I recognize when like that's what I'm saying. I recognize when I'm like, okay, take a step back. I'm angry. Mm-hmm. Let me see what I'm angry for. Why I'm tripping. Why am I, coming in a certain way and all this like that. So, when people come into the workplace and they angry at 7:30 in the morning.
Come on. Nobody really wants to be up, but geez, isn't it a little early to be so pissy?
Hold up. Why are you angry at 7:30 in the morning? Okay, I can see why somebody might be angry.
People aren't always morning people.
Traffic.
Yeah. Yeah, that pisses you off. Trust me.
Whatever the case may be, but it's just like.
Do you not realize the blessing of being in the traffic? You could be the cause of the accident. Your ass could be on the side of the median. You could be in the guardrail. There's so many other things to be grateful for than to be angry at.
And like I said, in order to not fit that stereotype, well, first of all, because we are women first, we're gonna fit certain stereotypes, and because we are black women, that's another thing that we're gonna also be on top of that.
Yeah.
So you have to recognize first, what are you doing wrong for someone to not be able to see that you don't fit that stereotype. And that's why I said you have to recognize.
Look at this grown
and
woman.
If you can,
my baby came mature. You're absolutely right.
It's like
you always got to stop and look at yourself before you can point your finger outward. So we have another comment. They say, why must men, Timothy Howard said, why must men bear the wrath of a situation we have nothing to do with? I wasn't the one who hurt you. I'm trying to save you. Oh, look at you saving them. The thing is, it doesn't matter if you're trying to save a person if they don't want to be saved. People have to heal first before they can move into wanting to be in a different situation. I can't look for you to save me and heal me of a situation I never healed myself from. And exactly what Tamara was saying, where you have to look inside you and come and fix this first. You got to fix inside first. It doesn't matter let me tell you something, even though I've fixed myself through various methods of everything, and everybody that's close to me, if I'm dealing with a new person and they show me a situation similar to my old situation, it's going to kick me back into my old situation. But the only way I can understand where you're coming from is if I'm healed on the inside and open myself up enough to listen and trust you. That's because you've proven yourself trustworthy.
Right. But even with that comment saying about trying to save, it's not the word save, because being in that situation where I felt that I was able, I don't even want to say save. It was like help or like let somebody be able to see what I see. I had to come to realize that I couldn't do that. I had to realize
That's heavy.
that I had to do that, and I had to let go and say that it's not me. It's not me. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect, but it's not me that is causing the pain for that person. So instead of being the angry Black woman that I was going into, and I realized that myself, that I was becoming that angry woman. That's the thing, that I realized that I was becoming that angry person.
Mm-hmm.
I said I need to step back and let this man do what he need to do.
Heal himself.
And that is why
right.
I can say, having the conversation to say that I had to be able to let my fiance go for the time that we had broken up and let him heal himself.
Because you know,
is he 100%
healed?
No. If I'm 100% healed,
no.
But when we had to come together and say, okay, how can we do this together? Because you know what? I thought I can save
or fix.
But I realized I was becoming that angry Black woman. Literally. When I say literally, like I was becoming that woman, and I didn't like that. So I had to realize what is making me angry. It ain't my past. It wasn't my past. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't my past, because if it was my past that was making me angry, I would be so far gone.
You wouldn't have a fiance.
Yes, I would be so far gone. It was my present that was making me angry. So I had to let my present go so I would not be that angry Black woman. And that's why, like I said, I can sit here right now and share this, because if I was still angry, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. I wouldn't have friends and family members and people to support what I'm doing if I was still that angry Black woman because of the things that was not going right in my life.
You would always have me, friend.
I know that. No. I know.
And I understand what you're saying, because that's exactly how I am. I had to let go of a lot. You see what I'm saying? And even now, like, even when I find myself getting angry and when I find myself going back to where I was, I have to say, you know what? And it's not even worth my energy anymore, because the only thing, I'm going to end up with a headache. My health is going to decline because I'm stressed out about things I cannot change about another person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't stop you from doing whatever you want to do. Only person I can control is me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But my move, the way I control me, is going to make you feel some type of way that either you're going to tighten up or you're going to get the hell on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And so
that's important.
Right, because you're still going to get angry. Not saying, I'm not a person, like, I don't get angry no more. No, you're going to get angry. You can get angry at
traffic, like she said.
Or the gas station tenant, or somebody driving too slow. So you're gonna get angry in your life.
Because you're human, and it's okay. But it all depends on how you deal with the situation and how much energy you put into it.
Because the person that's driving slow, if you fall on them on the road,
they ain't gonna care.
And you keep blowing, bomb. Now
you
want to throw pennies at them, and
you petty with the pennies.
That's a whole different type of anger. Like, you're angry. You're really that.
But it's not gonna end there, because now you're gonna go into work and you're gonna take that to your coworkers, and then somebody's gonna say good morning. You're like, what you mean good morning? Do you know?
And you know what? When they're gonna look
trickle.
They're gonna look over in that window and they're gonna say, that is an angry Black woman.
I knew it. All Black women are angry. That's what they're going to say. I knew it. Look at her. You know, some people do things just to provoke you. You know what I'm saying? Or some people, everybody don't know what they do, y'all.
We have a comment. We have actually a few comments. Priest Scott said, you have to show trust in him for him to be confident that he can lead you. Yes. And you know what? Dale, you are 100%. You are 100% right. 100% right. But at the same time, just as being a woman, I just think that you still have to let them know that, you're there to support them, you're there to lead them. But I'm going to love them and lead them. But I'm going to have a say so.
This is not
a say so. Like,
an opinion.
It's not a say so. It's just like, I'm going to
have input on this relationship, because this is a us thing, not a you or me thing.
Again, that's something I had to learn to do, because it was hard. That it was not all about what I wanted. And when I say it was hard, that's even going back again to a whole nother topic. Even just life situations, just you're doing dramatic life changes. You know what I'm saying? Like just the decision that I made with my son staying with his dad. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like stuff like that. Like that's a lot
That's big.
for a woman. Let me say that for a woman to do.
And you know, and I kind of want to say it's hard
time,
for a black
woman to do
Yeah.
because we will be stereotyped when they say that the
even
kids,
worse.
no, when they say the kids, the kids live with their dad.
Why?
What are you doing?
Exactly. What
But
habits you got?
That was a decision that I had to make
Right.
as a woman, as a mother, as a black woman to let
fight that
my
battle.
son stay with his dad. So like I said, y'all, I totally understand where the stereotype stuff could come from and how it could be looked at. But when I tell y'all, like, it's not that I, like I said earlier, that you try to do extra. You know what I'm saying? Let's say going to an interview. You know what I'm saying? When we get prepared, we look in the mirror and be like, who? I'm sitting in front of 5 white people. So I'm the black person. So, you gotta, walk in there like that. And sometimes you have to walk in there with your head up high. But when you just that person that you like, I'm not angry. I don't have no hate. It is what it is. That's just what you are as a person. It's no fakeness. You don't have to pretend.
Yeah.
And my life, to me, like I said, no, I'm not perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I can get angry. I've been angry. But I've made decisions in my life that I know that when it comes to a black woman as being of having a certain stereotype, I do not fit that. And I never want to fit it because I'm my own person and I do what I do because of who I am and because the woman that I am.
Yeah.
It don't have nothing to do with me being black. It don't have, it may have a lot to do with me, how I was raised and the women that was in my life. And
sometimes it has to do with me being black. I'm sorry. Yes,
it do because we are raised and had probably different environments, but still, I don't walk around saying that because I'm a black woman. I'm a black woman. This is why I did this. I'm a black woman. No, because I'm a person. I have a heart. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Like, just see, I swear.
No, I know what you're saying.
So that's all I'm saying.
I agree.
I love the black power. Trust me, I love it. I love it. I'm black and I'm proud. But when it comes to certain stereotypes of us as being black women, I hate it because I don't fit it.
And I hate it because it's not about being black. It's not a race thing. It's not a race thing. It's a human thing.
No, but it do, like you said earlier,
it comes to us because we do it.
Like another one we had, our hair. We don't like to get our hair messed up.
Hey! Don't judge us. We know what it takes to get this shit back right. You know what I'm saying?
That's another. Hold up. So we got some comments.
Yeah, we got these comments, and then I want to read the stuff that we looked up and found.
Why must we men bear the wrath of situation? You heard that we have nothing to do. Okay, yep, Jazz, you said that.
Something. Thank you, Kat, for joining us.
Tim said, I can be a good friend, listen to you complain, and help you heal. Right? Help you heal, give you advice, your opinion. And then sometimes it ain't even always about giving advice and helping the person heal. Just listening. And that's the truth. Just giving input or just being quiet and be like, I hear you.
That's the worst because, I do it all the time. I do it so much. And when I say, I hear you, because people be like, you hear me, but what?
No, because it don't always have to be
a response.
Yes.
I agree.
It don't always have to be a response. Tim said, wow. What did you say wow to? Hi, Kat. Thanks for joining.
Yes, Kat. Hope you feeling better, babe.
Maya said, when people are hurting inside, they hurt people on the outside.
True. Yes.
They don't care what they say or how they make you feel. True. Their job is to hurt people and make their job is to hurt people, and that makes them broken, angry. That makes them a broken, angry person. Angry black women. Hashtag not cool. Yes.
Hurt people, you know, and like we said, hating on somebody else because they're doing good, or hating because they got something new, or hating because they got, you know, relationship goals as they call them.
Right.
Whatever the case may be.
They moved on. They did what they did.
They moved
and that's
on
what
and
it
up.
was.
And yeah, you know, life happens, and you're supposed to move up.
Right.
You're not supposed to stay stagnant. So here are a couple of things that we probably talked about a couple of these, but I definitely want to read them off before it's time for us to go. It's almost 8 o'clock, guys. So there are 9 stereotypes of black women that aren't always true. Imagine that. We don't take care of our bodies.
Well, we already know, again, we defeated that stereotype. Because, again, like I said, and we not the only ones, because you see black women, but black women out there doing their thing. I mean, whatever you do to get your breasts done, your butt done, whatever, your tummy tuck, that's on you. That's on you. But I know what I'm doing in the gym on an everyday basis, or trying to live and eat right. I'll take care of my body, but I can probably do better.
Yep, and we all can probably do better. And I know I could too, but the thing is, you got people that's paying for what we were blessed with. You see what I'm saying? You paying for the shape that we're blessed with. So what you mean you don't take care of our bodies? You're trying to buy our bodies. Right. You know what I'm saying? So clearly that's a myth. We don't like to listen to our men.
Well, yeah, stereotype.
Yeah, stereotype. That's what I meant. Sorry.
No. I
might have been a little bit angry. Was I angry right there?
Stereotype. So we do definitely take care of our bodies.
Yeah, and a lot of us do.
Some don't, some do.
Some don't.
Don't say it's not.
And it also depends on what take care of your body means, because some people just take care of the outside and think that means taking care of your body.
True.
So that's a whole nother topic. All right, we don't like to listen to our men.
We say
that's a myth as well. We don't have or want the urge to get married. I don't know. I don't think that's black women. Our hair defines us.
Yeah, because even a man, you can. I don't know.
Not everybody
both been married, and we both been married. And I know at one point I said I would never do it again. But again, as growing older and being more mature, I had to realize I knew where I went wrong in my marriage. So of course I would do it again. I'm about to get married again. The same for you.
Yes, I would definitely do it again.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would do it again.
So it's not about we don't want to. Even if you ain't never been married, some people they want to.
Yeah, but even if you don't want to have the urge to, it's not because you're black. It's just because you don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Sure, there's a couple white people out there that feel the same way. But okay, so our hair defines us. Well,
and
we do.
I'll say I just got my hair done. Even when my hair was my own hair, my natural own hair, I still said I don't want to get my hair wet, because why? I just paid money to get it done. I done got my little perm in my hair. I done went to the salon and sat under the chair for 2 hours. So yes.
But you know, my hair don't define me, but I care about my hair because I care about my appearance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right now I'm in between the perm and the natural stage. The shit look crazy, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm trying to work with it. So in me trying to work with it, I hope everybody else understand, because I know my hair don't define me. Mm-hmm. Because I feel I'm gonna present confidence, even though I feel like, oh my God, because I'm so used to my hair being fried, dyed, laid to the side, straight. Mm-hmm. I can, go whatever. Yeah.
Fried, dyed, laid to the side.
Yeah, all that. I'm used to my hair just being a certain way, but because it doesn't look the way that I'm used to having it, or the way you're used to seeing it, doesn't mean I'm letting it define me, because I'm still, if I must, I will wrap it up and keep it moving.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
it's not a definition, but we definitely take pride in our hair, So, halfway true. Okay, we do not get along with other women.
We already said that, because I can tell you, I do. Have I had arguments, disagreements, fallouts with women? I ain't gonna say all women, but yes, as friends, as you know,
me and her, you fall out.
It's how you do it. But I will tell you,
it's how you bounce back.
I done met some amazing women. Yeah. Women.
And that's because you changed your heart and your mind, and you were able to receive.
Months or year. Yeah. So it's not a thing that you cannot get along with women. You can. Yeah, like Jazz said, it's either something within you, or it's either something within your circle of friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are y'all trying to make it to the top, or y'all still doing the same thing. Because women can get along with other women.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. So wait a minute. So number 6. We do not like to perform oral sex.
Oh, I never heard that.
They always say white girls like white Becky.
I never heard that as a
Yeah,
stereotype.
I've definitely heard that.
A black woman.
I heard that. That's why they say black men mess with white women.
Well, I can't comment on that because I ain't never heard about that one. Never heard about it, and I'm definitely not in that stereotype. Because I know what I do for
my uncle is watching. I'm not commenting on that.
All right, on to the next question.
We like to argue and fight, hence the negative attitude. We don't like to argue and fight, but we will get it in. All right? Like anybody else will. We are gold diggers. It's a whole Kardashian clan. And we the gold diggers. But, again, speaking of that, it's women. You know, you have women that are gold diggers. Yeah. You have men that are gold diggers. It's not a race thing.
But we're talking about us as far as being black women. I know I don't fit in that stereotype once again because I never wanted to. If I meet you, or if I met a guy, or we talking, or we dating, and it went somewhere further than what it was, okay. But it was never about having what you had. It would have to have been a connection with me. You know what I'm saying? Because if you happen to have the money and the fortune, okay, kudos to you.
But ain't none of that in my name.
But that's what I'm saying. I always wanted to be with someone we can build together. You get some women that say, nah, I'm tired of working. I want to work. I want to stay home. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But I want to meet and be with someone that we can build together. We build each other up. If you need it, I got you. If I need it, you got me. So again, another stereotype that as a black woman that I'm like, nope, I'm not in that.
Right.
I know I'm not.
Right. We have a comment right here. Sheena Diane said, a lot of times we are so conditioned to be on autopilot that we don't even realize the deep-rooted hurt that's there. We project it on the others because the hurt has been a part of our struggle or your lives and motivation to push forward. It takes certain situations to realize the strength and hardness we portray as hurt, decorated as strong black woman. Well, damn it, friend. That is a comment on that ass. Y'all let that marinate, okay? Because a lot of it, and the thing is, it's not even decorated as strong black woman. It's decorated as angry black woman.
But then you know what, Jazz, and even Sheena, also, again, and me saying what I'm saying is not like I just was born with this mind frame. You know what I'm saying? It's something that I had to learn just as much as everybody else had to learn. Share your hurt.
Ew.
Let your people, I don't care if it's a close friend, your significant other, whatever it is, let someone know you're hurt. Because if you're just walking around just being angry, it's gonna look like you are this angry black woman. Yeah. Share your hurt. Say I'm hurting because of this. I'm hurting because of that. And you may need to get help, or you need to seek the right help. Say why you're hurting. Don't be saying I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. No, you're not good. You're not. Share your hurt.
But you have to have that trusted circle, or you have to have those few friends you trust. You know, a lot of times when I was going through my situations, y'all, and it was so crazy because I never even found myself to be one of these people that do that. I would call anonymous lines.
But that's what I'm saying. It don't even have to be. Sometimes you don't, and you know what? Sometimes you don't even have to talk to your friends. Call and let someone know. To me, it don't always have to be your friends, because to me, just always calling friends, you might say,
you burn them out and they tired of hearing you, and you probably feel that you can't trust them for whatever reason.
If you, again, when I say that, whatever is your comfortability with seeking help or putting it out there in the atmosphere, what is your hurt? Your pastor, your co-worker, I'm sorry, I can't get it out, y'all.
Anonymous. I got you, friend. Don't worry about it. I got you. Anonymous.
Hotline.
Yes.
Or it could be a stranger on the street. I'm just saying, you put it out there in the atmosphere and you realize where your anger and your hurt is coming from. Put it out there.
And you know, the funny thing is that Sheena just mentioned being vulnerable is not the easiest thing. That's probably why I was calling anonymous people, like I was a case study.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because these people didn't know me. I didn't know them. There was no way that they'd be able to match me ever in real life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I could get an unbiased opinion and I could be open and vulnerable with these people because hell, they don't know me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that I was open to being vulnerable because I know that I couldn't handle it on my own and it was bigger than me. And it was coming up in my life so big that it was ruining the relationships that I had built with other people that had nothing to do with anything I was going through. So vulnerability is and that is my problem. Probably in every relationship is being vulnerable. Mm-hmm. You know, that's something that I'm learning to do. Trying. It's a struggle. It is, and that's just me being honest.
Well, you're speaking it in the atmosphere.
I am. I'm putting it out there, but it's something that I'm working on as a human, just being vulnerable, period. Mm-hmm. Because I do have a hard time with that. And it's not about me being prideful. It's just because I know what it's led to. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So we have 5 more stereotypes that need to be broken about black women. But wait a minute. It was one that I wanted to read, and it says, we like dog-ass men. I found that to be kind of humorous.
When I read that one, I said, I read what it said under that, and it said thugs. It said we like badass boys. It said black women like badass boys.
It ain't only black women. White girls like them fake bad boys too. Because it's not about them being bad. No. I think it's because sometimes we see something familiar.
No, badass boys. Do I want my man to stand up for me if I'm in an environment that I need a man to stand up? Yes. Do I want my man to be a man? Yes. Do I want him to be in and out of jail? No. So, no, I don't want a badass man. And I'm not knocking down anybody that has that relationship. But I don't want that. I don't want a badass man or a thug, as if you read it and looking at it, to be on the corner selling drugs. No, I don't want that. I don't want that.
I'm sorry.
I don't want a man with his pants hanging down.
Under his ass.
I don't want a man that is beating my ass. No, I don't want that. But do I want you to stand up for me when it's the time to stand up to say, hey, that's my woman. Watch out what you saying. Watch out what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Yes. But I don't want a badass man that is...
I think badass
that don't, you know what I'm saying, that don't know how to talk when it's
and
time
don't know
to
how to act, don't know how to drag, don't know how to put on, don't know how to tighten up. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody wants to be bothered with a teenager grown ass man.
Because like I said, if you read what it said about a badass man,
I read it to y'all. It's about 4 sentences. Okay. Stick with me. It's about 4 sentences. Okay.
But not even a badass man, just saying a thug. Like we like a certain type of man.
Yeah.
We don't want a good man.
But then it say women of all races find themselves attracted to the bad boy, at least the man who you know is no damn good for you. Some women have to train themselves to distance themselves from being attracted to the wrong type of man who might not be as excited, but will probably treat them a hell of a lot better than the bad boy would.
And that's why I said, because you can have the man with the suit and tie that's doing the dirtiest, ugliest, damaging things to your life. But that's where the stereotype come from. The appearance and the fact that it is black. They see the black skin. So that's where the stereotype come from. You could walk around with a suitcase all day, but beating that woman ass.
And sleeping with her sister.
But because they got that suit and tie on,
you'll never see it. And it's
so that's where the stereotype come from.
But you know,
when they see that
women, it's about the illusion. It's about, you know, oh, he looked like this, but he really like this.
But do I want a bad man? Because I have heard women say, even women that I know, he's too nice. He's too easy. I could run over him. I have heard that. Like I've actually heard women say that he's too nice. He's too easy. He don't stand up for himself. I can take control of him. I can say whatever I want, and he don't stand up. Well, like I said, that would be the stereotype that you fit. But
you know,
I like I said, me. No, I mean,
I agree with Sheena. Sheena said we like strong men. I like
yes,
strong men.
and that's what it is. Strong. It's strong. Like you standing up for your woman. You being who you are supposed to be. No, it ain't being a thug in and out of jail. It ain't saying that you walk in the house and you whooping your man ass and you saying, "Get them damn dishes."
Yeah, you know, it's
he
not
hopping
about.
up and saying, "All
Yes,
right."
It's not
And
about
that
making
goes
them, you know.
right. That goes both ways. But no, we like good, strong men that stands up for, their family and, they women.
Yep. Sheena said, a lot of us mistake aggression for strength, i.e. thug. Yeah, I agree with that.
Mhm.
Aggression and strength is completely two different things, and it is in a complete two different contexts. You know what I'm saying? A thug can be aggressive, but a thug can also be strong. You know what I'm saying? It's two different things. Like aggression, you can be angry. You can be always over extra passionate about everything that has to do with your significant other as a form of control,
Right.
which would, is an example of aggression. But you can also be you can be a strong thug. Like you can still have the way that you want your family to be, but you still doing what you doing to make them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It just depends.
Right.
Bettina said the nice one is about longevity, security, and quiet strength.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes that's how it goes. I mean, and the thug may be about the same thing, but he just may be in a bad situation right now. You'll never know until you.
Not even that. It's
you
just
never know.
It's
a toss up.
It's the apparent, like what like I guess what everybody definition of a thug. But like I said, when it comes to the black community, we know what they mean when they say a thug. Like
we know what we think they mean, because what they probably think is a thug is probably so not a thug.
We know what that means.
Yes.
But when it comes to the stereotype, that's the thing. Do black women only want thugs? No.
Sometimes maybe.
No, when it comes to the stereotype.
Sometimes thugs ain't all that bad.
But that's what did you hear what I just said?
No, I was reading.
I just said when it comes to the black community, is that what only women want?
Oh yeah.
That's what I said. When it comes to the stereotype, when it comes to the stereotype of what a thug is that what only black women want? No. The stereotype. That's what I did. See, look.
You're right. I'm sorry. I was reading. I was
not paying attention.
I know. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, guys.
Stereotype of
a black woman.
Not paying attention.
Oh my God.
Nah, but we're about to end the show, y'all. Yes. But thank you for tuning in.
Thank you all for tuning in. Please keep the conversation going.
We had jokes and laughs throughout it.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, we know it's all serious. And, we got to have jokes and laughs
through this whole thing
in this life.
Yeah.
Because, again, if we walked around without having jokes and laughs, we would all be stereotyped the black angry woman.
And it probably wouldn't be a stereotype. It would be true. You know what I'm saying? At this point, if we all couldn't find a little humor in the way that people think that we are versus the way that we really are, only thing I can say tonight is get to know and love a black woman, and you'll find something different. So thank you all for tuning in. Please keep this conversation going, right? You can email us your lady letters guys, make sure you email us as well if you want to continue this topic or you have some input that you didn't get to voice during our live cast. Email it to to2withjazzandt@yahoo.com. Also, you can follow us on our individual Facebook pages, our JT Ladies Lounge Facebook page, and our Jetsons Radio DC page. Also, too, we do have a Twitter, right? And that's TO2, right? TO2 with Jazz and T, at TO2 with Jazz and T. That's where you'll catch our shows at, along with our YouTube page. Again, that's...
Okay.
Yep.
You go with that.
Okay. That's JT Ladies Lounge, too, on YouTube. Also, too, you guys, if you want your commercial, if you want your logo broadcast at the bottom of our screen where everybody can see it down here. Yeah, right there. That's where it would be. If you want your banner down there, if you want your logo down there, your business, Make sure you email us. We have phenomenal sponsorship packages, as well as if you have any live commercials, any videos, radio ready videos, sexy grown people music you want us to show during our commercials. We would love to broadcast your artwork, your music, whatever. Just make sure you hit us up. We'll get you the sponsor packages. They're all very affordable. And what are we doing this weekend, friend?
Oh, actually, March 3rd,
yes.
Saturday, right?
Saturday,
March 3rd, we will be feeding the homeless with Stephanie Bullock, Operation Angels, which Jazz and I and some other women are ambassadors of Operation Angels. So we will be doing that Saturday from 12 to 1 in DC. So we are so excited about that.
Yes.
For everyone that donated, thank
you so much.
Yeah, so that's another thing we're doing, and we will give more information. We're also going to be doing something
for Mother's Day.
For May, Mother's Day in May, even though that's a little bit more time. But we also will be collecting donations, and it don't have to be money. It can just be supplies and everything. We're going to be donating to the shelters on Mother's Day, to the moms who are less fortunate, because trust me, Jazz and I understand, the whole struggle with
beginning again.
Yes, beginning with moms and, being single moms and understanding how to rebuild, all that
wonderful stuff.
So we're going to be doing that in May. So Saturday, March 3rd, feeding the homeless. So you're going to hear us also talking about the one for Mother's Day. So you have some time to help donate.
Yes, to contribute. And contribute is the word. Yeah.
Just change somebody's life. So thank you for tuning in.
Yes, thank you all for tuning us. Oh my gosh, we're over.
We
are out, guys. Have a good night. Bye.